I come from a place that literally had 1 tree per acre. You know, that was the same ratio that was in the Warsaw ghettos after the bombings. So, and this was like normal for us. And so for us, it was kind of like weird to talk about, you know, telling people like this, you know, we need to be a part of improving the environment. People were like, what environment? We don't have one. And so what we did, we had to really help people discover that they had both a personal and a financial stake in improving the quality of their community. And so we got them the training that they needed, whether it was in wetland restoration or urban forestry management, or learning how to clean up contaminated lands, which is brownfield remediation, or even green roof installation. And we were able to do that because we also worked specifically with the folks that were there. Many folks that were formerly incarcerated, people who, you know, had been raised in households where neither one, or if there were 2 parents, had actually had a job. So lots of folks that were on social welfare for a really long time. This is Judy Bonds. She is a coal miner's daughter, you know, and her granddaddy was a coal miner as well. And she's from Whitesville, West Virginia. What she's really interested in doing is dealing with the fact that the coal mining that used to happen, you know, the days of her dad and her granddad are long gone. Now it's mountaintop removal, you know, which comes at a huge economic cost, you know, to people around there. But it also, you know, comes also at the expense of the land of the people that were there. This is what an area, actually Judy's hometown, literally looks like this now. The top of the mountain was shorn off in order to dig for just a few years worth of coal. But Judy's great idea was to, and a bunch of people down there as well, was to literally keep the mountains intact and put wind power up on top of them. You know, also, and this was the kind of gift that would keep on giving, you know, in that area. This lab looked at, you know, this housing project, and they studied what it was like for people who lived, you know, pretty much same kind of area, you know, high crime, low educational attainment, the whole shebang, except they looked at what it was like for people who lived in an area that had just like a small group of trees when they had daily access to, and those that did not. And they realized that the people who had access to it, that the adults actually had lower stress levels, that the kids who could see greenery as they studied, they had better test scores. And my absolute favorite was when they realized that young girls who had that access had higher self-esteem. Now, how were they able to determine that? Because when they looked at the teenage pregnancy rates in that area, they were much lower. So you've got cost-effective therapy, you know, lowering municipal costs, giving jobs to folks that otherwise would be tax burdens. I don't see why we're not doing this all over the country, and hopefully we will.